Content absolutely is the new cash cow. And I'm going to show you in this video how you're going to get massive amounts of content, and then we're going to position it so that it can make us some money. So look, here's the first thing that I did. I'm over here on Beehive. So one of the very first things I did was create an article that I'm going to put on Beehive. All right. So now here it is. This particular article is talking about executive dysfunction. Now, executive dysfunction, if you don't know, is a really big deal. It keeps us from getting stuff done. And this is why, in this case, I'm saying nothing's getting done. So the very first thing I did was create the original article, right? Put it in here, grab some nice images. Now, what I did was I went over to another tool called Pixels. Pixels was able to create me a lot of different thumbnails and different looks and different images, right? That's one of the first things that I wanted to do, is put it in so that it matched up with what I was talking about. Now, here's what it looks like. So in this case, we're talking about dysfunction. So I had some different images. I put them in here. I went on, created the article, and here's the really sneaky thing that I did. Is I put an ad, my own ad. Now, typically you see these ads somewhere else, right? If you're at the end of an article and you go down to the bottom, you see all these ads. But I thought, hey, why don't we put ads in our own articles? Now, this article is going to be on Beehive, and here's the ad right there. I ended up going to Amazon. This is what I did. I grabbed this particular one from Amazon because I thought, if we're talking about executive dysfunction, how do we actually get ourselves into a functioning state, right? So I found this right here, talking about the PAT board, full tool set, magnetic, scrum board, and Kanban board, scrum board. So what I'm doing here is looking at how this can be done to keep us in focus, keep us in shape. It's got a good price on it, and we will get a decent amount of that if you're an affiliate for Amazon. All right, so now I took this article, and then what I did is I says, okay, I want another article, so I want to see what that's going to look like. So I ended up putting this article in another app that I use. This one's called Merlin. Now, the great thing about Merlin is that you can use Claude, or you can use a series of other type of GPTs. Look at this. You got 3.5, you got 40 mini, you've got Llama, you've got Claude Haiku, you've got Gemini, you got all kind of cool stuff, right? So based on what you're actually doing, you can switch up. Beautiful thing. Now, in this case, I says, okay, great. Hey, Merlin, I want you to reimagine this article. Now, you see what we're doing. We're already taking one article. We've got ads in it. We're positioning it so that it can make us money. We're going to put it on different areas. So I said, I wanted a different article, and it went through and it created a different article for me, right? It reimagined it. The only thing that it did that I didn't like was that it made it too short. I wanted a longer article, right around 800 words or something like that. So I said, expand it, have more room between sections. It said, fine, right? Recreated it, tells me why am I stuck in neutral and how to shift gears. Now, keep in mind, this is very specific to the thing you're talking about. We're talking about executive dysfunction. Executive dysfunction basically is where you just can't decide on stuff. It is very well searched out. I made sure I found a word from a keyword standpoint that is searched out a lot. Now, we're going to apply this in a variety of areas. Now, we've got 2 articles right now. Then I went over to our Google Doc here, and I put it in, right? So now you're looking at, I got some new images. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. So this will be our next article. Now, where can we put this article? We can put it on a variety of areas. Now, we can put it on Medium. We can put it in our blog post. We can put it in an email if you want to do that, right? We can create another piece of lead magnet stuff for it. All kinds of cool stuff. The best thing that we're going to be doing to make money is that we're going to be putting in the link. So if you notice, I put it in here again. The #1 secret tool, making executives unstoppable. If you notice, the other one said similar things, but slightly different. So now we have a chance to put it in here. I try to put it in 3 different spots. Now here's one of the magic things that I like to do. So follow this, copy this. So when you're in something like a Google Doc, you can hit Control F. If you hit Control F, you'll get this one. What I did was I says, okay, what could I use that is probably throughout the article itself that is a good keyword. What can I use? And then find a product to sell. This is the key part. So I ended up finding tool. It's in here 12 times. And now what this gives me the opportunity to do is to highlight it and link it in. And that's exactly what I did, right? So I said, okay, great. I want this from Amazon. I'm going to link it into here. And now I have 2 articles ready to go. Now, this one is going to be for LinkedIn. We're going to be doing the same things. And here's one of the tips that a lot of people won't tell you because people don't like telling you the how. I don't mind. I'm going to tell you the what, and I'm going to tell you the how. I'm just hoping that if you see this and you go, hey, wait a minute, what else is Randy over there, the Monetize Your Life guy? What is the other stuff that he's doing that's teaching me and showing me how to do this stuff and how to monetize my life and make money? This is one of those things. So here it is. I've got this one ready to go. Now I'm thinking to myself, well, what else could I do with this document? And that's where the magic happens, right? We can also go back into Pixels and ask ourselves some questions. All right, I didn't like these thumbnails. These didn't look good for me. These article or these particular images, I didn't like that. That one I could probably use and repurpose somewhere else. Great. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. I'm going to be talking about this on YouTube, so I might as well show what I'm doing, talk about it, put it on YouTube and get more hours and get views and all that kind of stuff. And now you've created another opportunity for you to make money. It's just a beautiful thing. So here it is. I put Cash Cow. Now I've already created it, put my face on there, kind of going like this. Oh my gosh, Cash Cow. And then you get a chance to see this image already done, already ready to go. And now we're going to place that in a lot of areas. Now, what else could I do with that? I could now reimagine the video. So now we got 4 to 5 different things that we've created from one piece of content, one idea, executive dysfunction that is ready to go. We're going to place things in there to make us money. We're going to also put it in areas that are making us money. We can put it on Facebook. We can try to qualify for their bonus program because people might see the video. I can put the whole article into Facebook, and because people are going to be on Facebook and they're going to be reading that stuff, that means that's time on app, and that's all Facebook wants. So maybe you can qualify for the bonus program. So that becomes another opportunity for us to make money. I'm telling you, this is the kind of stuff that I want to be sharing with you. I'm going to be holding a challenge here. It's called Content is the Cash Cow Challenge. I'll probably change the name as we go along, right? But the point is Cash Cow Challenge, and the fact that content, something that we can do one time, recreate for a long time, and put it places that can make us money. Come on inside the challenge. I'll see you inside.